I am what I do. I teach, I learn. I read, I lift. I run, I travel.
Hi, my name is Jeff Hurwitz, and I would like to welcome you to my digital story. My hope is that after watching this video, you will know a little bit more about who I am and why I teach.
I have pretty much always been a science nerd, ever since I got my first home chemistry set and burned a very nice hole in my carpet. I did go on to become a science teacher and worked in both Los Angeles public and private schools. I then taught science in 3 international schools, including Bolivia, Germany, and my present school in Indonesia. In between teaching in the US and teaching internationally, I took time out to become a criminal defense attorney. I found that teaching and law have many things in common, especially the ability to explain a difficult concept. I left law because I simply miss teaching. The interaction between teacher and students can be very special, each feeding off the other. I also felt that teaching was a better way to utilize my strengths and have the most effect. I believe a good teacher must be passionate, motivational, collaborative, innovative, and contemporary. My teaching philosophy is based on my passion for science and learning in general. Combined with a classroom management first mentality, this passion has allowed me to achieve a structured, well-disciplined class that shows interest and enthusiasm for the subject. I set high expectations, and it has been my experience that students rise to the challenge. I utilize a variety of teaching strategies, give frequent and immediate feedback, and assess my students in a variety of ways. A teacher, however, must also be able to learn. The file cabinet cannot be the same year after year. My goals for this year are focused on the guiding principles which can be found elsewhere in this e-portfolio. These principles include students challenging themselves to be better learners, thinking critically, and making connections. I really love the what next suggestion in Hattie's visible learning. One of my goals this year is to really stress this concept of students asking themselves, what next, instead of relying on me to tell them what to do. An ongoing, albeit difficult goal, is to continue to emphasize critical thinking skills. I often tell my students that it would be fine, maybe not fine, but okay with me, if in 10 years they do not remember any biology, as long as they can think. I would also like to continue emphasizing connections, both between labs and theory, and within the subject matter, so that students do not lose the forest for the trees. One challenge in following through with these guiding principles is consistency. It is very easy to lose track of these ideas in the day-to-day business of school. The other challenge is fitting these principles in organically, not forcing them into a lesson. I would like to finish by saying thank you to all of the people whose ideas and resources appear in this e-portfolio. I have to give a giant shout out to Dr. Kevin Pierce who, well, he knows what he's done and I cannot possibly bear letting him know just how much, or he will be impossible to work with. But most of all, I would like to thank all of my students, past and present, who make teaching such a rewarding experience.